This is the signature arm pump workout. I'm going in there with the mindset that I am gonna win and I'm gonna take first place.
I'm gonna basically be totally naked in front of somebody with nothing but a sock while they paint my body brown.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Jacked and Pilled. I'm your host, Natty Crusader, John Collins, and I'm going back into the gym for my final workout before the July 19th Phoenix Iron Games. It's my final workout before the show. It's not going to be too intense. This is the signature arm pump workout. Nothing today is going to be taking a failure. We're not trying to break muscle down to where I have to recover from that. It's just going in there and it's getting a pump and it's having a good time. After today, I just have some cardio tomorrow, then I have a massage, and just the rest of the week is going to be trying to de-stress before the show. There's of course a few more things I got to do before the show. There's cardio tomorrow, there's the massage, I got to get a tan, I got to get a haircut, I got to get a second layer of tan, I got to check in for the show. It's not like there's nothing to do, but a big priority right now is just the de-stressing period. Over on the Jacked and Pilled Instagram, go follow that, by the way, at Jacked and Pilled. My audience is very diverse in the sense that I have people of all different backgrounds, experience levels, and all that. I have quite a few people who are actually into the bodybuilding scene already and regularly compete. And one thing that I saw in my comment section, shout out Dustin, you know who you are, he commented something on a video and said, in peak week, managing stress is almost like more important than getting your steps in. And I see it, that makes all the sense in the world, really. In past couple days especially, I've gotten a lot better about the whole chilling out part. I used to try and post content and get that ready at the same time as doing cardio. For the time being, I've stopped doing that and I try and let cardio just be as mindless as possible. I've been watching a ton of Malcolm in the Middle while I'm doing my morning fasted cardio, which has been pretty sweet. And then other work that I do, I just do it separately so I can just put all my attention on one thing and not stress myself out trying to multitask, because right now that's not really in the cards, and that's okay. I just got to adapt and overcome here, ultimately. I'm not gonna lie, going into the July 19th Phoenix Iron Games is a little bit intimidating for a couple of reasons. Number one, it's my first bodybuilding show, right? So it's definitely gonna be a big learning experience. Number two, it's a non-tested show, and I'm gonna be 25 pounds below my weight cap. There's gonna be guys who have that extra 25 pounds but are also stage lean, so it's not 25 pounds of crap. And I haven't really seen any of the other competitors. From what I hear, it's gonna be a pretty stacked show, so I was just wondering, well, how am I gonna stack up against these other guys? I know on the internet what I call myself is a Natty Crusader. I am an advocate for being and staying drug-free, but then I wonder, as much as that's a mantra that I believe in, staying natural and drug-free, like going into these shows, am I gonna be like a natural bodybuilder with something to prove and can hang with the big guys who are juicing? Or am I gonna be just some skinny jackass with a gimmick? Alright, so that was an easy arm day, just like I expected. All of my working out before the show is done now, so there's nothing else workout-wise that I have to do beyond this point, besides just get my steps in. Today I probably got like 7,000 or 8,000 left that I gotta get in. It is what it is. I did do fasted cardio this morning. That was easy, not really a huge deal. And then I went for a massage today, which was just very, very much needed. I haven't gotten a massage for about 5 years. It was long overdue. The massage was nice and very, very relaxing. Couple things I didn't love. It didn't have anything to do with the massage itself, because again, that was great. I'm on diuretics, so I started taking my Expel yesterday. I'm taking 2 servings a day. So what do you know, in a span of like 5 to 10 minutes while I'm in the waiting room for my massage, I have to go to the bathroom like 3 times. And then I get asked again right before I'm about to go in there, all right, are you ready to go? Do you have to go to the bathroom? And I'm like, you know what?
I actually have to go again because I'm pissing so much. With the expel and getting water flushed out of my system, even though I'm taking water in, there's like this residual like thirsty feeling that I haven't felt in a very long time, but I can just tell my body is not very hydrated at all, and it sucks. Going into a general calorie deficit, all anybody ever talks or thinks about is the hunger from eating less calories, but as you're in show prep and you're closer to the show, experiencing that perpetual chronic thirst is also kind of like a thing too. And I'm not even really having to cut water all that drastically. I'm not really going to be manipulating water a ton going into the show because I'm already so far under my weight cap, so there's really no point in trying to over deplete me. It's kind of more of a risk than anything, to be honest. I couldn't imagine being one of those bodybuilders who will do one of those not drinking any water past like 3 p.m. or a certain point in the day. I don't know if I could handle that. Good thing I don't have to with this particular show. In the future I might have to, and in the future that's gonna suck. And I know this whole thinking about food thing has really gotten out of hand because on my Instagram Explore page and on my TikTok, I'm seeing all of these videos about foods and fun treats and things like that. And it's everything. It's not just one particular like niche food topic. It's just generally really tasty looking food. I'm seeing stuff with burgers, with pizza, with ice cream, with like frozen treats you'd buy from the store. And I'm not even like a cream filled donuts guy, but I'm seeing videos of cream filled donuts and I'm like, you know what? I could go for one of those right now. And it sucks because I feel like I'm thinking almost more about the cheat meal more than the actual show nowadays, which isn't great. So I'm trying to rebalance that in my head and get focused on the stage itself because that's what really matters. But who am I kidding? I'm probably never going to stop thinking about that cheat meal. It's going to be nuts. Plans still In-N-Out and Donuts. And then the day after, I have 3 different restaurants that I want to hit. IHOP, Chipotle, and Rigatoni's in Tempe, Arizona. And to be honest, I don't really feel all that nervous going into the show. I feel like at 2 days out, I should be feeling something kind of kick in. Maybe the morning of is going to be a little bit of a different story because it's going to be really, really setting in and getting real. Right now, I don't really feel that. Right now, I don't really feel much of anything, to be honest, just besides fatigue. I've kind of been dreading the 10, I'm going to be honest, because it's going to be weird because I'm going to have to go in there. I'm going to basically be totally naked in front of somebody with nothing but a sock while they paint my body brown. I can't even say they're going to paint my body golden because it's kind of beyond that. In any other context, I would be getting in trouble for painting my body the way that bodybuilders do. Tomorrow night at like 5 p.m. or something, I get my first layer of tan, and then at like 7:45 in the morning on show day, I got to get another tan. I got to do my check-ins tomorrow too. So yeah, there's a few things still on my plate that I got to deal with and figure out before show day. With my classic trunks I got, my cheeks are still kind of spilling out of that thing, which I'm not too thrilled about. Maybe I should have gone a size up, but that's not really going to be a huge deal. Since February, this whole thing has been quite the experience, and we're not quite to the destination yet, so I just got to make sure I keep that seatbelt on, and I'm going to keep pressing forward. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for me tonight. Thank you very much for tuning into this episode of Jacked and Pilled. If you like this video, please drop a like, drop a comment, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell to get notified whenever I post a video. I've been the Natty Crusader, John Collins. Love y'all very much, and y'all have a great night.
A person was almost drifting into my lane. I passed by their car. Both the driver and the passenger aren't even looking at the road. They're turned over, looking at each other and talking like this. Yeah, no wonder your wheel was all the way in my lane. Anybody who knows me knows that I'm not a road rager and I control my emotions pretty well. I control my emotions pretty well unless I'm cutting. I know going into the show this Saturday, I'm not exactly the favorite to win. I'm still gonna go up there and pose my heart out. I'm going in there with the mindset that I am gonna win and I'm gonna take first place. Is that gonna happen? Well, we're sure gonna see come Saturday.